was right on the spot.
Great job, replay, folks. And great job, Desmond Daniels, giving his team the ball at the 49-yard line. Hill takes the snap, and a little underbelly handoff. I don't know what you call that, to Bass, who scoots outside. Bass just kind of slips in front of him.
That's right.
Hill just drops back like he's still going to pass and gives it to him.
Squeak sneak.
Sleight of hand. Kresge, no, who's the magician? David Copperfield.
Now look at him stride. The minute he gets a little daylight, you see his stride open up, and he's just going to the daylight.
And he's durable, too. I don't think he missed a game this year, and he carried the ball quite a few times, and I'm sure that's what the University of Hawaii coaches looked at. He's not very big, but is he durable? And apparently he is. Okay, Hill runs into his own lineman and is finally wrapped up by number... I'm looking for a number. It looks like number 32, Jameel James out of Eisenhower, and they get the sack. Again,
little communication error, I think.
Little technical problems, technical difficulties on the offense. Okay, again, coming up at halftime, we've got a story on San Francisco 49er, Jonas Lewis, and we think you'll like it. Okay, Hill takes a snap, looking to his right, finds Farrell, number 32, and Farrell, nearly maintained his balance and rumbled upfield. Again, not as much north-south as I'd like to see. And,
it's that little inside slant pass. It sends him right in the crease. Everybody's going different. We could hit that.
That famous with Keyshawn Johnson. But that's the end of the half. And we've got a 7-6 ball game with Riverside up. And we'll be with you right as soon as you look at this story on Jonas Lewis.
And this is about a young man named Jonas Lewis who went to Beaumont High School. And nobody thought he was going to do good in high school. And he ended up making all CIF.
Yeah, and then they thought, he's not going to do anything in college. And then he was like everything at like San Diego State.
And then people thought he was going to be too small to play NFL. And lo and behold, he is a San Francisco 49er. Yeah.
So we're going to go out to him right now and show this really cool program that he put together called Make the Play Foundation. So take it away. We want to see what you got. Because, he probably has good stuff since he did all that.
I'm sure he does.
Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Jonas Lewis Make the Play program. Today we are out here at Beaumont High School. Yes, we're out here at Beaumont High School in Beaumont, California, where Jonas Lewis, attended Beaumont High School. 2 years running, a lot of memories here for me, and we're coming back, giving back to the kids of the IE area. We got kids from all over the place, Moreno Valley, Beaumont, Riverside, the Sheriff's Union, churches. It's all for the kids. What we're doing today is we're promoting education. Education is the key. Today I'm going to talk briefly a little bit about education and what's going on in today's society, because the world is changing, and first thing is first, get your education. Let me give you a little brief background about myself. I'm a graduate from San Diego State, with a degree in criminology and pre-law economics. Very proud of that. Graduated from Beaumont High School back in '95, went here 2 years, had a great football career, went on to San Diego State, 4 years there, had a good football career there. Now I'm playing for the San Francisco 49ers. So as you can see, the key to success for me was education. First and foremost, I always learn how to pay attention, learn how to do a couple of things, and we're going to teach these kids today about just a little bit about, what it is to keep the attention span. Let's get it gripped.
I've been involved with youth programs since the early 80s, and seeing Jonas Lewis program and in addition with meeting his parents just really inspired me to see a young man such as Jonas involve himself in the communities and helping youth and really giving back. So this inspired me more to come out and just be part of what's going on today.
We have over 200 children in attendance today, somewhere between 200 and 250, and they all come from the Moreno Valley, Beaumont, Riverside School District areas. We had a lot of children who were from schools whose counselors and principals and advisors called us and said, you know what, we want to participate. And luckily, with the help of Jolynn Winters, who's been in the Moreno Valley School District for over 20 years, we were able to get in touch with a lot of these students and their teachers and get a way for them to come out here and participate. More students did want to attend, but for this first camp for the Make the Play campaign, we wanted to start off with a smaller number. But it's growing, and we already have calls for students who want to come to the next one, so we're really excited about that.
Jonas Lewis was a former student here at Beaumont High School and a graduate of our school system. As part of our effort to get our students from a rural, low-income, low-economic community to obtain higher education, Jonas has come back and is encouraging our kids. We believe at a much younger age they need to start planning for college. Many of our children are first-generation college attenders, and through such a motivational effort that brings apart both the athletic experience with the educational experience through Jonas's own personal example, we believe that not only can we increase student learning achievement, but through a fun way bring the other half of education into that part, which shows that a sound body and sound mind together make a well-educated citizen.
Left foot in, right foot lifts up, left foot lifts up, freeze!
This camp has been fun because I have had a chance to meet some of the NFL players. We have had to do some cha-chas, we had stretches, we've got to do jumping jacks, we got to win prizes and holler when they tell us to, and I've just had a lot of fun doing that.
You gonna demonstrate? You gonna let me know that you can demonstrate? Yeah. All right.
Way to go, Jonas. That is a great foundation.
Definitely. And this should be all, his success story should tell everybody that everyone can succeed, and that, once you do get successful, you should give back to your community just like you did. And make the play.
Well, welcome back to the second half of the Inland Empire All-Star Football Classic. Hope you enjoyed that piece on Jonas Lewis.
Oh, it's tremendous. It kind of reminds me of Rudy back with the Notre Dame team. Showing that anybody can achieve anything they want to achieve if they have the personal fortitude to follow it through.
That's right. Don't let anybody tell you you're too small to do something, folks. You've seen that with Jonas Lewis, who's now at the 49ers. And you've seen that here tonight with number 1, Mike Bass, for the kids in white, and for number 21, Mike Hawkins, for the blue team out of Eisenhower. Neither of those kids were real big, but boy, they have the ability to make you miss them. And again, we wish Jonas Lewis good luck this year with the San Francisco 49ers, and that's a great way to give back to your community. Okay, 7-6 here at the start of the third quarter of play. It'll be the blue team, San Bernardino, kicking off. If you're joining us, this is the third year in a row that the Riverside All-Stars have played the San Bernardino All-Stars. In the past, it was just Riverside North versus Riverside South, and this is I like this format a lot better. Actually, I'd like to see the Inland Empire take on the Orange County All-Stars.
Wouldn't that be great?
That'd be a nice game, too. Okay, Hawkins drives it deep and into the end zone, an automatic touchback for San Bernardino, and the ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line. Again, the Rancho Verde High School cheerleaders here tonight cheering on the Riverside squad. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. That is Lamar Broadway handling the quarterbacking duties at the start of the third quarter. And he drops straight back, looking downfield. Oh, I tell you what, that's the second time tonight. Number 11, Abdullah Anderson out of A.B. Miller has had a ball hit him right in the hands.
And he's hungry. He's going to get it. He'll keep going up, and he's going to bring one down. Again, good concentration by the quarterback and good anticipation by the end. But defense just stuck it in their held position and made it happen.
DB's got to be like a wide receiver. You got to look that ball all the way into your hands. Okay, Broadway takes it. This time gives to Farrell, and again, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide up the middle for either team tonight on offense. Again, we're seeing a tremendous number of passes trying to get this thing to open up wide open. But so far, both defenses have been the stars of this game.
And that's an old-fashioned trick we used to use in football, where we start throwing the passes, get your deep backs deeper, get your linebackers out of the way, and they're not falling for it tonight.
No, they're not. Okay, a little shovel pass to Farrell, and again,
I think just a scrimmage line. That's not
yeah,
doing well
that's
for
that.
them.
Yeah, they're not getting much yardage on it. Again, that's a pass originated out of the University of Utah a long time ago. I'm trying to remember the quarterback's name who originated that, and he made that famous. They call it the Utah shovel pass. But that's an integral part of Coach Matt Logan's offense at Centennial. Try to open up the field, get that offense going, keep your defense fresh by keeping your offense on the field.
Again, the quick maneuvers.
Okay, virtually no gain on 3 plays, and so Riverside, Ryan Lux is kicking that ball away. And again, he gets another good bounce, this time down to the 30-yard line, where it's down by number 40 for Riverside, and that is Huang Mai out of Riverside Poly, headed off to RCC. And he got a pretty decent crowd on hand for an all-star game, although next year let's fill up the seats, folks. Come out and support. You know, a big difference between when you and I were in high school. When I was in high school up at Carson out in the harbor area of L.A., this stadium's out here in the Inland Empire were not big enough for our games because it was a community thing. Every kid in school went, but also the community came out and supported it. So that's what we're hoping to build here in the Inland Empire. Okay, Drake gives it off to number 3. That's Chester McCullough. First time we called his name tonight. Number 3 out of Colton High School, heading off for the Palouse up at Washington State. And I hope he brought his rain gear with him, because the weather's a little different up there, Chester. Let me tell you.
Yeah, he's better start learning to play with gloves as well.
Yeah, it gets mighty cold up there. But again, up in the Palouse, up in Pullman, artificial turf. So yeah, that's one big thing here.
It's too wet to get grass to stay.
That's right. Okay, Drake right under center, and a little bit of movement there by the left tackle. And again, that's to be expected. This is very much like the first game of the season you'll see in regular high school.
That's right.
And you're going to have those errors that happen, mental errors, and not used to your quarterback's cadence.
Yeah. And big number 64 for San Bernardino was making that movement. And I'll let you tackle that.
Atili Fa'alaulau. That's the one Samoan name I knew I was going to have trouble with tonight. Big 6'5" kid, 304 pounds, all CIF out of Eisenhower. Everybody wanted this kid, and right now he's kind of undecided where he's going to go. But again, just part of that big Samoan connection that we're starting to develop here in the Inland Empire. And again, number 64 has got a bright future ahead of him, possibly the NFL. Okay, Drake rolling to his right, firing downfield, and that ball is picked off by number 16. That's Lamar Broadway. So one quarterback threw to the other.
It's nice that they can help each other out on the field. That's good teamwork.
And Lamar wanted to show you his rag there on top of his head. He got that little bandana thing going. Great concentration by Lamar to hang on to that ball. And
watch it right in.
There he is right there getting congratulated. Yeah, that's right, baby. Lamar's a great kid. Again, he and Bass headed off to Hawaii. Better hide the girls over there. These 2 guys are smooth talkers, let me tell you. Okay, Ronnie Hill with QB duties. Slides up into the pocket, throws downfield. Oh, that ball is nearly picked off by number 1. That's Lawrence Lovelace out of A.B. Miller.
You know, Alan, one thing really I've never been able to figure out, why is it when we put a camera on anyone, any athlete, anyone, they always say, "Hi, Mom." Whatever happened to Dad?
Well, Mom cooks the meals. I mean, it's the bottom line. Mom cooks the meals. Okay,
nice replay.
Here's that last play in real time. And again, Lovelace from Miller. Miller's got 2 good defensive backs here in this game. John Tyree is developing quite a powerhouse down there in that Citrus Belt League. Again, tough league with Fontana, although Fontana struggled a bit the last couple seasons. They got a new coach again this year. Tough Eisenhower squad year in, year out. Rialto is starting to make some moves. New coach, new system. Okay, Hill's back there somewhere. I just don't see him. He throws to his teammate. That's Adam Watson. I really like this kid. Big kid who, once he gets the ball, he knows how to motor downfield. You got to wake up our wide-angle camera guys up there. There it is on the replay.
There it is.
Nice slant pattern. And again, the receivers for the Riverside squad are much bigger. They're all in that 6'3", 6'4"
That's right.
range.
He's 6'3", 240 pounds. That's a lot of meat to be moving.
It's quite a load right there. Okay, big first down pickup there for Riverside in the white. Okay, Hill takes the snap, drops back, floats one out to Farrell, and again, that's
No running room.
yeah, not a lot of running room. He did that east-west running, and that's where you can again run into trouble when you go east-west. You can pick up that clipping penalty, pick up that holding penalty, but he was just trying to make something happen. You can't
That's
fault
right.
the kid for that.
When they string it out laterally that way, there's just not a whole lot of room except out.
Yeah, great pursuit, and again, we have penalty on the play, and great pursuit by the San Bernardino linemen and linebackers.
That's a 15-yard penalty. That's a good distance.
Yeah, it's a big one here. I'm hoping high school changes that here pretty soon, get more in line with.
And several times tonight we've already made mention these are high school rules as compared to professional and college. There are differences.
That's right, and the rules are designed really to protect the kids, like the touchback rule, things like that. Okay, Hill has his troops at the 37, 38-yard line. Farrell in the backfield with him, takes the snap. Looking, and I tell you what.
I think he tried to down that ball right on the
Looks
spot.
like he tried down the ball, but it looks like they may be calling that a fumble. It was recovered by number 4, Ben Cruz, out of A.B. Miller High School. I don't know if we're going to get a replay on that. To me, it looked like the hand was moving forward, but maybe the official felt that
had enough forward progress on the arm.
That's right. Okay, it's a first down for San Bernardino, and again, they squelch another Riverside offensive thrust. SAT word. SAT
That's a
word.
good word.
Okay, got the I formation going on for San Bernardino. Pitch back to number 8. That's the X-Man, X-Nor Cox, out of Cajon High School. His coach, Rich Imbriani, handling the coaching duties for the San Bernardino squad. But again, not a whole lot of running room for the big backs tonight, Farrell and Cox for San Bernardino. And again, it's not to say these are not talented performers. That's to say the defenses on both teams are doing a wonderful job.
It's that explosive speed again. These smaller guys seem to do well when everybody is unassociated this way, just because they are very, very explosive on that first or second touch with the ball.
Okay, out of the shotgun formation, Hawkins in motion. Oh, I tell you what, this has been Drake again did a good job just saying, hey, where's the ball? Let me get it. Just didn't try to pick it up this time, just fell on it. That has been the Achilles heel, if you will, tonight for the San Bernardino squad, is that quarterback-center connection out of the shotgun formation. Again, that's number 72, John Dooley, who's headed off to Cal Poly Pomona from Rancho Cucamonga, and I'll guarantee you he's not used to that shotgun formation because it's not as easy as it looks, folks.
That's right.
Not as easy as
It's
it
got to
looks.
be a real love affair.
Okay, and again, they haven't had much time to practice this week. Okay, that time it was perfect. And I tell you what, Drake do it straight down field to his big back again. That is number 44, Sione Fifita. Did I say that right?
Yep, and there again, good eye contact, good concentration, and just good motion with that arm.
He hit him right on the numbers. He didn't have to break stride and was able to pick up good yardage after the catch. Okay, again, Sione Fifita out of Cajon High School, home of the Cowboys, wearing that green and yellow at Cajon High School. Okay, it is fourth down, though, after that play, and they're seeing what we get. Big.
Lots of pressure.
Lots of pressure throwing downfield, and again, I think that headed out to lane 8 or 9 again. And that is not, you say, oh, Drake, what a horrible throw. No, it was a proper thing to do, but he was getting a tremendous amount of pressure, and he just, figured going to dump it downfield and avoid the loss.
It's called strategy and tactics. You got to have them.
Strategy. Okay, who's with Mallory?
I'm with Dr. Wall, and you started up this whole thing. How did you start it up?
Well, it happened about 20 years ago, actually, when Jim Clover and I were meeting. Jim was an athletic trainer. He wanted to reestablish the All-Star Game. They had done that about 25 years prior, and then it just kind of died. And we thought it'd be a good thing for the youngsters finishing up high school to have one last shot at playing an All-Star Game. And since they were doing it in Orange, a lot of other places, we couldn't let them outdo us. So we came up with the idea. And then what we wanted to do is also give out scholarships to deserving young men who have done well. And then after that, we added actually scholarships for sports medicine, cheerleading, and then a special scholarship for someone who's very worthy and who's worked really hard to get where they're at.
Well, it's a fantastic idea, and it's nice to see you guys support us kids out there, and I want to thank you very much.
It's our pleasure. You got a great shirt. You ought to show everybody your shirt. Turn around because it gives you a better view of it. 16, next year 17. See you back next year.
Okay,
thank you very much.
It's great, Mally. I love that shirt.
Dr. Wall got a modeling thing going on here. Okay, inside give again. Tough row to hoe inside. That's Mike Bass again. And again, not very big, but he manages to get some positive yardage on that play.
You know, you got to remember in this mathematical situation, you got somebody bringing 3-4 yards every down. Every third yard, you've got a first down.
That's right. It's a Woody Hayes thing. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. Would he be proud of that play? Okay, Hill out of the shotgun. Again, gives to Bass. This time, Bass is unable to shake the first tackler, and that is number. I'm looking.
53.
I couldn't tell. Whoever you were, you
Good
did well.
job.
Good
That's
job.
right.
And again, great job, these parents and supporters of high school football.
That's right. You got to come out and support the community, support the kids.
Don't forget, when September rolls around, folks, it's high school football season. Get out there and enjoy yourselves. Okay, Hill out of the shotgun on third down. Drops straight back. Oh, number 41 for San Bernardino. That is Josh Leolofi out of Barstow, headed to the University of New Mexico. Nearly came up with the pick. Again, Leolofi on that Barstow runner-up CIF team from year before last. Headed off to New Mexico, which, it's kind of the same, similar climate to Barstow.
That's right.
So he made a good choice for himself.
He won't have to acclimate this year.
That's right. Unlike our young man going to Minnesota.
That's right.
Or the kids headed off to Hawaii. Okay, Hill again. There it is. You get that little handoff. I don't know what you got. Look at Bass go. This kid just motors downfield and out of bounds on the 9-yard line. I don't know what you call that handoff. It's like a mini Statue of Liberty type thing, but not quite. And he's so small, folks
Here
can't
it is
see
on
him.
the
Look, there
replay.
it is. Slide it in and get on downfield.
It's kind of like the old fake where you drop the ball by your side, but this time you're moving back. Your back is so small, they don't even see you put it in the pocket. And again, explosive speed.
He's headed up to 100 yards here on the night, the diminutive one, Mike Bass, and he's done a great job. Okay, and he gets the ball again, and this time, again, up the middle has been a little difficult for any running back tonight because both defenses are turning in yeoman work here in the interior line. Again, folks, when September rolls around, go out and support high school sports, whether it's football, whether it is cross country. I don't care what it is. Go out and support these high school kids.
Right.
Even if you don't have a kid in high school anymore, it's free entertainment for the most part, except for a couple bucks for a football game. Okay, this time Bass had nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. That was number 99, C.J. Jones, the mini fridge out of Eisenhower, 5'10", 275 pounds, headed off for San Bernardino Valley College.
Look at him get up after that replay, and he says, yep, that was me.
Yeah, he's pretty athletic, and he's really stuffed the middle tonight. And, he, like I said, I call him a mini fridge. He's a wide body. He takes up a lot of room in the middle, and you can understand now why neither team has really been able to make anything happen through the middle of the line. Okay, flag on the play. Hill rolling right, tries that little Utah shovel pass, and that's an incomplete pass. And don't know what all this is about. Got a motion penalty on Riverside. See what San Bernardino does about. Again, the offense at times has seemed to shoot itself in the foot with penalties and fumbles.
It's one of those unsung things. You get so far ahead of yourself that you lose grip.
Okay, here's Hill in the shotgun. Takes the ball, looking, getting pressured. And on fourth down, he's just short. I don't know if Myers could have got that, but even if he did, I don't think he had enough to get in the end zone.
A lot of pressure from the left defensive end. Just shot right in there.
Tell you what, both these quarterbacks have had to scramble for their lives at times. Okay, here's Drake under center. Takes the ball, rolling straight back, firing downfield, and overshoots number 21, Michael Hawkins.
Intended for number 21, Michael Hawkins.
Okay, again, Hawkins out of Eisenhower High School. Tremendous program over the years, and we'll see what they've got. They lost quite a few kids this year. But they've got, I know their quarterback is returning, as well as they got a couple of big Samoan kids who were 10th graders last year that nearly went 300 pounds apiece. So again, Eisenhower, it's like the big programs like at Long Beach Poly. They don't rebuild, they just reload.
That's right. It's not really the quantity of what you got; it's the quality of what you have, how you use it, and where you put it.
Hey, Drake again under center, firing this time to his left, looking for 22. That's Wilson out of Altaloma, headed for San Jose State. And now he's headed back to his huddle. Okay, again, I want to thank the folks from the Sport Foundation for sponsoring this telecast. I want to thank your local cable company for putting this on, and we hope you folks are enjoying this. And we want to make sure that these young kids get the opportunity to be seen by as many folks here in the Inland Empire as possible, and hope that their moms and pops and grandpas get a chance to check them out on the tube. Okay, this will be third down. Out of the shotgun, a little high snap, tries to give it inside to Cox. The ball's down the ground, but I think the officials are saying that the forward momentum was stopped prior to that ball coming out, and that doesn't make the Riverside crowd very happy at all. Yes, indeedy do. They're going to put that ball right outside of the end zone line, about a foot outside, and much to the chagrin of the boys in white. So this will bring up a fourth down, and Mr. Hawkins is going to have to kick one from deep in his end zone. So if he needed to get a good one off tonight, this is the time. Not much room, but he gets it. Oh, gets it to turn over. Nice kick. Driving Butler way back down. Great block right there. I didn't see the number. Tried, fake the reverse. And he is corralled on the play by number 84. That is Ricky Bergen out of Redlands.
And number 35, Chris Gomez, also was right there to make sure they had an extra obstacle to get by.
He got nearly 65 yards on that punt. That was a tremendous job. Okay, Farrell heading to the outside and is rolled out of bounds right in front of the San Bernardino bench and Coach Imbriani's staff. Yeah, and this is a great thing that these coaches and their assistants put in this time during the summer to work with these kids. And sometimes their own. And it's a great opportunity for these kids to play. Like you said earlier, it's a chance, one last chance to shine for somebody who may not have had an opportunity to look at you before. Okay, Broadway dropping straight back, firing downfield. Oh, picked off by number 81. That is Clinton Sievers out of Big Bear, and he's rumbling, stumbling downfield and out of bounds near the 30-yard line.
Well, he sure picked up a host of players to block his way out.
Again, north-south running. He picked it